All right, well, it's been a while since we've done an update. I do apologize for that. I haven't really got a whole lot done. Uh, had some problems. Basically, some a family member, and a good friend of mine passed away in the last month, and so we haven't really got a whole lot done. Um, but I have gotten some things done to show you. So let's go through that. This is a project I had in my mind for probably at least 6 or 7 years. I wanted to do this, and so I just decided, I'm kind of in a stage right now where I'm kind of in limbo in a little bit, waiting to get parts and to finish the projects I need to get done to move on. And or I should say, I decided to just go for it. So last week I started working on this. And for those of you who don't know what this is the big green van from Cheech and Chong's first movie, Up in Smoke. You can see there's Chong. A little reflection. You can kind of see him through the windshield there. I know the plate isn't the proper plate for it, but it does say Yeska. So I made this out of just parts that I had laying around. And then I got a couple figures in there for my buddy Rolando Fascio. And this is 1/64 scale. Same as my diorama. And I started with this Hot Wheel, which was late 80s, 90s, and I think they still make it to present day. They still use this one occasionally. But this is what it started with. So I took it apart and stripped it. The only thing I used out of it was the bottom base plate and the top there. And this is where I got the fenders off of. This is a McDonald's Happy Meal toy. You can find these on eBay for about $5 if you're looking for one. But I figured the plastic fenders, I sawed them off with a razor saw. And then the wheels, I think, are green light wheels. And then the figures were 3D printed by my buddy Rolando and painted. And then it's hard to see, but there's an M2 dash in there. The paint is this glitter paint. I got it at the hardware store. And it's a little more glittery than I had liked it to be, but it does kind of have the rough texture. It's not the exact shade of green. I mean, this isn't an 100% replica by no means. I got as close as I could with what I had and laying around. But once I started spraying this stuff, I did a little test burst, and it seemed fine. So I started working on the van, and then I was like, wow, this stuff really is going on heavy. And it was either really heavy or nothing. There was no control on the spray at all with it. And then I went over and with some gold paint and the other paints. The license plates are plates that my friend Rhonda made for me. And it doesn't roll. I tried to make it roll. I got brass tubes in there, but there was just not quite enough room in there to get the wheels without a lot of... And I don't really need it to roll, because if it would roll, the cats might knock it off the table. So that's that. Then, of course, you got the big green van. You got to have, Sergeant Stadenko's car, right? So I noticed that, in the movie, oh, there it is. that he drives a yellow Matador, plain Jane Matador. And I was like, gee, you know, I got a plain Jane Matador. It was a taxi cab. It's a green light casting. So I used a little acetone to get the graphic off the side there, and just kind of busted the top light off. But, you know, it's not the exact shade of yellow, but, you know, it's close enough for rock and roll. So we got Sergeant Stadenko's car, too. And this, if you ever watched the movie, is the Nun's car. This is a Johnny Lightning. I've had this one for a while. But yeah, this is the Nun's car. And then that you can still find. All right, and then here, something else I've gotten done in the last couple weeks is the TV display. And this is going to be, let's pull back a little bit, you can see the whole thing. This is going to be the Carl Hungus TV repair shop. And so what we did here is this is a Miller Engineering sign. The TVs are 3D printed. One's from Rail and Tie. Came with the mobile home kit that I had, and that was hollow inside. This one over here is from my buddy Sergey at DS64. I hollowed it out, and so we got some TVs up and around on the display. And then inside there's lights from Evans Designs, and they're the welding lights. I figured, you know, they kind of put a nice flicker. It didn't turn out exactly the way I thought because it was a retrofit. The wires from the top sign got in the way, made it really difficult to get this placed. So my original plan was going to have 4 TVs going. But unfortunately I didn't have the space because of the wiring above to do that properly, so we went with 2. But it does add a bit of life to it. So that's what's going on right now. So that's basically all I've accomplished in the last couple of weeks is just that. I replaced a couple signs. Oh yeah, I don't think you guys have seen this. Maybe I put the lights on the donkey. You see there's spotlights down there that shine up at the donkey. It doesn't shine that great, but it gives it a little bit of light to it. Helps illuminate the donkey a little bit. And then I redid the Randy's Donut sign a little bit. I added Randy's Donuts because I lost the lettering off the other sign last year. And then I put a tower of lights up, one going up, one spotlight going down, which pretty much lights the sign up pretty well. I have that on either side. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just cleaning up the small jobs and getting them out of the way so that I can concentrate on the new section. And I just have a couple signs to make. I still got to detail out and do a couple details. I have the barber shop that I'm working on right now, painting the details for that. So the interior of that'll be detailed. You'll be able to look through the window of that. I'm going to build a sign. Well, I got to fix this sign here. The Acme Chevrolet dealership's going to get a proper sign out front. And so that's what we got going on. And then after that, we'll be able to start working on the new section. And that'll be exciting. We'll have the bench, be having to build the bench work for it, and then the base, and so that'll be a lot of work. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm chomping at the bit to start working on that truck stop. And but the thing is I really need to get these little jobs done first. So I'm purposely not building the bench work for the new sections to basically force myself to get the stuff done. You know, you gotta eat your meat before you can have your pudding. You know, as Pink Floyd said. And this is my meat, so I got to take care of it. Get the basics done. You know. You gotta, you know, this place always needs maintenance. The bigger it gets, the more maintenance it needs. And there's always something to repair or replace. You know, it's a continuing thing. 8 years now, actually more than 8 years. I've been working on this, so a lot to come, and I'll try to get more videos out. It's just been a real messed up last month here for us, and it's hard to work on things when you got your mind on other stuff, but the hobby does help take you away from your problems too at the same time. So, but we'll get some more videos out. I'm hoping that once I get a little more done, I want to get a couple good videos out to show off the diorama. I know everybody enjoys those videos, everything all lit up and working. So I want to make sure that everything's all lit up and working before I do one of those. So I got a couple signs to fix and a few things to change about. So anyways, all right, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.